I bought this iPhone in October. I still haven't customized it, so it is time to change that. Basically, all I've done is change the app colors. I've watched a dozen tutorials on how to customize this thing, so I'm ready now. Okay, the game plan is as follows. I want the aesthetic to match my iPad and also the inside of it. So we're doing a red and green theme. I want some cute widgets. I want a scrapbook-style wallpaper full of stickers that match my 2026 vibe. Now, I don't want to necessarily make a vision board, but I do want to include like stickers that really mean something to me. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to make it this whole aesthetic and cute screensaver. And I want some kind of planner or goal setting widgets. But first, a new phone case, because this one is a little too Christmassy for my taste. I got a clear case by Apple. Now, I didn't think I would ever get this a few months ago, because at first I didn't really like the look of the back of the iPhone 17 Pro, but now I love the look so much that I want a clear case, so I can see it anytime I hold my phone. And then the star of the show, the Rhode MagSafe snap-on lip case. It's a little expensive, but it is gonna make my phone so cute. Here she is. I'm in love. She's the phone of my dreams now. She's so pretty. She's the prettiest phone I know. Now that the outside of the phone is done, it's time for the inside. But before we're going to dive into the actual inside, we're first going to make our very own scrapbook-style mood board screensaver thingy. It is still this boring kind of blue. Time to fix that. I like working on the big screen, but you can definitely do it from your phone as well. The biggest screen in question. Okay, so open Canva, then create, tap iPhone screensaver and pick the wallpaper. So we have our screensaver page, then we're going to choose a background color. I wanted to match my iPad screensaver, so we're going to add the same background color, which is F1F0EA. So if you want to copy that, you can. Then we're going over to Pinterest and you're going to search for sticker sheets, and you will find the cutest sticker sheets, like these amazingly cute bows and much more. So you're going to save the ones that speak to you. Specifically, I'm going to look for stickers that describe the vibe of the year. So one thing I know is that I am in love with matcha. I really like this one. This one looks so creamy and good. I also like some stickers that are on this sheet, so I'm going to save those as well. One more thing that I like to find on Pinterest are aesthetic backgrounds and little washi tapes, so don't forget to search for washi tape stickers. I'm going to save this green one since my theme is green and red. Once you've saved all your stickers, you're going back into Canva. We're going to upload all these stickers into Canva. Now I'm going to start with the background I downloaded as well as the washi tape. Now you can see there's a white background still around the washi tape, and Canva has this really easy function called BG remover that you can use to delete the background. If you don't have Canva Premium, then there are also websites that can do this, and you just have to Google for background remover or something like that, and you'll find plenty of websites where you can remove the background from your stickers. If you have a sticker sheet with multiple stickers on them, you can just drag the bars down until only the one you want is left. And then you see that the other ones are still around there. If you press BG remover once more, you can erase whatever parts you don't need. And then what you basically do is just start adding all your stickers and jumble them around until you have a result that you like. So if you want to put a picture in a frame like I did here, what you have to do is remove the background of the camera so that the camera display becomes essentially a blank slate, or erase it yourself if it doesn't get automatically erased. And then all you have to do is add a picture in there. If the picture is still in front of the camera, you can move your layers around by pressing on the layers, then position, and then move the photo layer underneath your frame. And voila, this is mine. When you're done, you're going to click share, then download and download. And now we're going to set it as our wallpaper. Let's see. Okay, so now let's pick a clock. I think I want to make it green like on my iPad. And then the font, I like this one. Okay, then let's add some widgets. Or shall I make it red? Oh, I like red more. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a first timer, okay? Maybe a little smaller. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. Okay, so I think I want to add some widgets. Let's see what we're going to add. Maybe Spotify and Google Maps, since I use that a lot. Maybe Notion? Oh, that makes the clock smaller. Do I still want them then? No, we're going to remove the widgets. I want the bigger clock. That's it. This is cute. I'm going to do it as a pair and then later I might change it. There she is. She is looking so pretty. Now let me explain my stickers. We have the matcha, as I already told you. Then I have this Loccitane hand cream, which I just found really aesthetic, but it stands for doing more self-care. I have this cute digital camera, which stands for content creation and just reminds me of doing content creation for fun. And the same goes for the picture that's in the red frame, because taking those kind of pictures was so fun and I want to do more of that and just picture taking in general. The picture that's inside of the camera, that is me in New York and I want to go back. So I'm manifesting that because I felt so happy there last year. And then I have a bunch of Miffy stickers because I think that Miffy is just the cutest little bunny, but it also reminds me of Japan, which is another trip that I'm hoping to go on. I have one little Paddington bear and that reminds me of London and I want to go there to see a few more plays and musicals because I love that. And then a few more random ones because I just felt they were a vibe. It is now time for the inside of my phone. As you can see, the blue and the clear apps are no longer there, so we got a clean slate to work with. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be cute. So let's get started. I think I'm going to change the app color first because that already makes it so much better in my opinion. I'm gonna do tinted apps and I'm gonna put it on red for now just because I did that on my iPad as well. I'm going over to Pinterest and we're going to find a cute background, and or maybe I'm not gonna do that, maybe I'm just gonna leave it clear like it is, but at least we're going to find some vibey pictures. I want to add an aesthetic picture of a matcha, so we're going to look for that. I kind of like this butterfly one. Now we need something aesthetic that is red, so I'm just going to try red aesthetic and see what pops up. Not super sure about all of these bigs. I do like this one, so I might already save that because I am really into these flat lays right now. I like this book with the cherries, so I'm gonna save that. Okay, so I've got 2 widgets there. We're gonna add 2 new ones. Add widget, widget Smith. Let's do that one and another one. Then I want the matcha and the cherry. And I'm gonna add one more widget. That looks good to me, but I don't like the bread one. Maybe the flat lay. Now we're gonna have to fix the second page. I want some kind of widget, and I think I'm gonna add a monthly goals type of widget. I'm going into the app reminders, and then I'm gonna add a list. I'm gonna call it monthly goals. I wanna try one creative hobby this month. For now, I will update it later. Let's add that widget. I want to add my list monthly goals. Yes, that's it. Love that. And there is space for one more widget, so I think I'm gonna try to do a calendar widget. This ain't super pretty, but I do think it's handy, so practicality over aesthetics here. She is done. She is looking so pretty, cute, aesthetic, every positive word. Remember the blue from the past? It's gone, it's red and green now. So let's do a tour. On my first page, I got all my important apps and of course my 3 aesthetic widgets. At the top, we have a very cute flat lay. I am just super into flat lays right now, and it also reminds me of the fact that I want to do more flat lays and more photography this year and just enjoy being creative. In the middle, we have the cherries. My boyfriend and I don't really set goals, but we did set one goal this year, and that is to try all the fruits we haven't tried before that we come across. And it fits the red and green themes, so it is the perfect picture. At the bottom, I chose matcha just because it's green, but it also stands for romanticizing my work from home days. The goal is to make 1 matcha a day and do some other kind of things to make it a little more special. Then we just have all the practical apps that I use a lot. Then we're going over to the second page. I have my monthly goals widget. I think it's going to be really helpful to have this visual representation here, so I can get reminded of what my goals were for this month and tick them off once I do them. I also have a widget with the calendar. And that concludes the tour of my phone. That only took me 4 months, way too long, but the blue's in the past now. We can leave it there. I have an aesthetic phone that inspires me so much more than the blue. If you want to use the same widgets as me, the same stickers, the same washi tape, the same everything, I will add anything that I used in this video on my Pinterest, which is called Josephine. So you can find everything there and copy it for yourself if you like. Then that concludes this video. If you had fun, then please give this video a thumbs up or subscribe down below. And if you want to hang out on social media, I would love that. So please come over. You can find my handle here as well. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!